Hey, what's up guys? It is T90 Official and welcome to the 7th episode of the most annoying AoE 2 strategy ever. Now, I've had 6 installments of this previous to this video. They were all ridiculous, and this is something that perhaps we should see a little bit more of. I'm going to show you not one, but 2 examples of this strategy, and it is the Inca Villager Rush. Now, Noboru, he's our Inca player in the blue. This guy's been around the community for a long time, and he, as well as Dace, his opponent, are known for playing a lot of Nomad. So they're known for their messy styles, and recently, over the last month or so, Noboru, instead of playing Nomad, has been playing Arabia, and he has Hidden Civilizations on. It says, in the game room, Hidden Civilizations, Arabia. He chooses Incas every single time, and he Vil rushes them. So if you haven't seen Inca Civilization, as I know many people are new to the community, Inca villagers are affected by blacksmith upgrades. And what we're going to see here is something absolutely ridiculous. Dace decided to choose Slavs, which is a fantastic civ, one of the best civs in the game. I would even consider Slavs slightly better than Incas, but he probably doesn't know what strategy he's about to face. So I'll just briefly introduce the maps. You already saw the title of the video and the thumbnail, so you kind of know what's coming here. But the players are in Dark Age right now, getting their economies sorted. Noboru is here. Now, I don't think we're going to be looking at his base too much, but if he wants to stay at home, he has a nice woodline on this hill. Obviously, if he loses access to this hill, that could be really bad, because his main gold is here as well. It does have a gold on the back as well as a woodline, and then 2 stones, which will be very helpful if you like to tower. Red, his map is garbage. In fact, if I could pick up this map and throw it in the trash can, I would for him, but I can't. That's not how this works. He has no back woodline options. He doesn't have any back gold options either. His main gold's the safest, and then the second and the third gold's forward. So his map's not going to do him any favors here, that's for sure. But if he were to secure the front of this base, I say this all the time, on maps that I could consider bad, if you secure the hill in front, you're fine, right? So if he protects this hill, he protects his woodline, his berries, his gold, and the name of the game with Slavs is going to be get the farms up. Okay, what is that mill? Come on! What is that mill? Okay, normally you'd want your mill against the berries. I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the mill, but that is shocking. But yeah, so the name of the game with Slavs is normally to get to mid-feudal. Once you have farms going, you have the faster farmers, you can get to Castle Age faster, you can make a lot of scouts. Normally, this is a good matchup for Slavs. The thing about Incas is they tend to apply a lot of early pressure. Typically what pros will do is just man-at-arms and towers, but Noboru has something else in mind. So I guess as we wait for Noboru to click to Feudal Age and send his pressure forward, I just wanted to talk about a few things. For those that are watching this within a week after upload, you're going to be watching this while I'm away from streaming. I know a lot of you don't watch my streams, but it's normal for me to stream like 4 to 5 days a week. And the last few weeks have been so hectic, because it's a rather big move, and I got to get everything sorted, got to travel, and it's not something I'm necessarily looking forward to, but I'm looking forward to getting it done, if that makes any sense. Like, the moving process is going to be stressful, and I really hate to be away from you guys, so I hope that throughout this week you guys enjoy the content. Right now, I'm spending an entire day, and maybe even 2 at this point, just recording stuff to get to YouTube, to make up for the fact I won't be there for my community on Twitch, and then, of course, to grow the YouTube channel, because that's great as well. Noboru is researching Loom, and he's on his way to Feudal Age now. So, if someone picks Incas, the first thing that would come to mind for me would just be Man-at-Arms and Towers. It wouldn't be Villager Rush. Now, Dace knows Noboru very well, but all he sees right now is the farm. He doesn't see a barracks. Okay, he sees the gold. Normally, I would scout to see if there's any vills on gold. Yeah, so he's looking. It's like, there's no vills on gold. What's he doing? The scout's just passing, and he still doesn't see anything. In fact, all he sees is a very inefficient lumber camp. So he's probably thinking, oh, you know what? I'm fine. I'm actually surprised. What's he up to at the moment? He's milling the deer. And is he ever going to go feudal age? Might have had something to do with the mill. Yeah, okay. He is on his way to feudal age. So that hurts Red. He's gone up to feudal age quite late. And what I'm used to seeing is a 21 or at most 22 population up. He's going up to the next stage at a very late population. And this gives Noboru time to send not 3, not 4, but... Hold on a second. It's a recorded game. I need to see how many vills he sends forward. And we need to count them. Okay. So, I gotta get this right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 villagers. He has 14 villagers forward out of his 20. So, economically speaking, he has 4 lumberjacks. Make that 5, sorry. She's on a straggler tree. And then 1 farmer. Let's continue. What's he do? First thing he does, he builds a forward blacksmith. Now, Red saw the villagers. He might have an idea of what's coming. Now, he wanted to go for man-at-arms. It is late man-at-arms. Well, they're not man-at-arms yet. He's making militia. And he's probably thinking, well, crap, what do I do against this? I have to fight with my own vills. Except, surprise, Noboru is getting scale mail armor. And Dace just replies with, ah, and immediately loses a villager. So Noboru, he's like, oh, Slavs have great economy? Well, I don't need economy. I have villagers. And so far, he's killed 1 unit. He's lost his eagle. And now this is where the panic sets in for his opponent. Red's like, okay, I have to throw everything at this. He's building a tower. I have to buy myself a little bit of time. This is very hectic stuff. Noboru might lose a villager. Their armor's really helping right now. And so Red and Blue, both players have very weak vills around. But it's going to hurt Red more. There's a tower shooting the villagers. There's a tower shooting his militia. Anything that's not at the base of this tower for Red is going to get hit by the arrow fire. And he's just getting slaughtered. It's 7 kills and 2 deaths for Noboru. He is slaughtering Red. And did you see the garrison there? He had a weak vill. He garrisoned that in the tower. He's repairing his tower with some of the vills as well. 10 kills and 2 deaths. We're 12 minutes into the game. And Noboru is slaughtering Dace. And Dace is down to 18 vills. This is rough. And if he tries to run now, if he finally bails on this, he'll just lose more villagers. This should be the game. 14 freaking kills and 2 deaths. 13 minutes. Noboru picks Incas to go YOLO like this, and it's working. I can show you the guy's profile after we cast this game, but it's working. He's beating players who are higher rated than him. People are not expecting this, and he's been doing this for about a month. And you can't hate on it either, because he says clearly in the lobby that that's what he's going to do. Well, sorry, he doesn't say, oh, I'm going to villager rush you, but he says, hidden civs, free pick. Red got to pick Slavs. My goodness. So, now he needs to sort out his economy a little bit. He is sending villagers to berries, so he has food production for more vills. I mean, he has a 9 villager lead. He's going to stone as well. I like the forward mill. That's how desperate he was for food, I guess. Red has built a tower to get Blue off of the berries. Fortunately for Red, he does have some food here. He also did find some wood. Again, it's not ideal. But, you know, while the game should be over at this stage, I just want to show you how Noboru decides to continue to play this. He's just killed his opponent, basically. And instead of relying on the eco approach, adding an archery range, making archers like any other high-level player would do, he's like, no. I want to annoy the crap out of this guy. I need to find out where he is. And so he's hunting him down. And now he sees that Red might be on wood over here, but he knows that Red's not on any stone. And I guess he wants to deny that possibility. I'm not sure what Red is thinking there. By the way, a moment ago, Noboru did get the attack upgrade as well. So now he has 2 melee armor, and he has 4 attack. These things are tanky. Look at the stats on these vills in comparison to Red's villagers. I mean, the real downside of going with this strategy is that you won't have much of an economy. But if you kill your opponent's villagers, if your villagers are running around, it doesn't matter all that much. And he's just waltzing around. It's such a ridiculous thing, and Dace laughs. I love, the big reason I wanted to cast this game out of all of them is because Dace seems to genuinely be enjoying it. Like, I don't think that's a salty laugh with the 11. There's quite a few weak vills in here for Noboru, but he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's attacking Red's vills, and he's attacking the archers with these things. He's just chasing him down. And poor Red, like, the villagers have 3 pierce armor, so he doesn't have fletching, he does 1 damage a shot. So it's really not that good, even though these villagers are weak. Let's see, he's killed 1 vill there, and he lost an archer. And the other thing about using villagers, it's really hard to control them. Like, it's hard to pay attention to them. But look at this! I'm telling you, the villager strat works! 20 kills and 3 deaths for Noboru. He has so many weak ones out here. She's on 2 HP, he's on 2 HP. 4 HP. Building another tower now. But he loses a vill, but he kills the archer. Red loses another villager. Red's at 20 vills and Noboru's at 33. Like, he's performing really well with this. Realized he needed just enough food to create more vills. Oh, okay, and now he wants to just wall in Red's archer range. It's like, oh, that's cute, you're making archers. Well, they didn't bother me that much anyway, but I'm gonna make sure you can't make any more of them by walling in the archer range. The level of salt that I would feel if someone did this to me would be off the charts. Again, I know Red, and Noboru knows Red. I don't think that Red is a very salty player. I feel like he's probably, like, he just can't help but be impressed as he loses another vill. But, man, if this were to happen to me and I didn't expect it, I would feel so disappointed in myself. And no, Red's gonna get attacked by a wolf as well. Oh, the T90 woo. Wait, never mind. T90 woo was denied. But look, there's 3 vills chasing down this archer. There's 2 vills to chase down this archer. These villagers are just gonna batter down this tower. Red's making a run for it. He wants to make a forward archery range. Remember, he is a nomad player. So he's the type of guy who will continue to try in situations like this. He's farming out here. He still has some wood. Doesn't have any gold right now. But he's looking. He's looking. The archery range is walled in. But there's an archer there, so I guess that's one way to prevent your archers from getting battered down. Let your opponent wall you in. And, oh no, now Red is gonna get T90 wooed. He is gonna get T90 wooed. Woo, woo, woo! Might even be the double, actually. Nope, I think she's just gonna be fine. If he hesitates and runs, oh no, he's running into more wolves here. If she hesitates and runs, then she's dead. But if she commits, yeah, she's alive for now. He's also found another wolf out here. It's like he's found more wolves than gold spots. There is a gold over here. That's what he's looking for. Remember, can't take his gold forward. He might also see this gold pile. Not that he should take it. No. Again, fair play to Red. Like, are you kidding me? A lumber camp with 1 vill. Red has made this video more exciting, trust me. And also, I'm going to show you another game where Noboru did this, because like I said, he's been doing this for a month straight. I was debating making this the Legend of Noboru, but I think we'll have to wait on that. He's beaten some really strong opponents. And now Red's looking for more gold. Okay, he's found this gold pile. And Noboru's looking, look, Noboru is looking for where Red might be. And he's stealing the farms. He just stole the farms. Unbelievable. He sniped a vill, and now he's stealing the farms. He's like, oh yeah, I need farms. I haven't been investing into that many at home. Stole the freaking farms, and now he knows that Red built an archery range here. So does he send 3 villagers to wall it in? No, he sends all of them. The weak ones as well. Like, let's go. This is ridiculous. Here he's chasing down Red. Here he's running with a villager to find Red. Here he has a villager building an outpost looking for red. Like, he's everywhere. These villagers have food now, which is quite nice. So red's actually chopping wood down here. He's taking gold here, and he's working on... Well, he's thinking about making archers at least. But Noboru's just gonna wall in the archery range. I like how red's like, this is fine. Completely surrounded by towers, can't take any of my golds. This is fine. I guess a way back into the game for him would be if Noboru overcommits to this strategy. Like if Dace is able to get enough archers, then maybe. Maybe, just maybe, he could pick off Noboru's vills. Because a lot of them are weak. Again, Noboru is still scouting. We're 26 minutes into the game. Both players are in feudal. Noboru has 80% of the map scouted with just vills. Okay, and did he spot that? Oh, he's getting town watch. Here we go, town watch for his outposts. Oh, look, he sees these vills? So he attacks there, and I guess he didn't notice this little base that red has in the east. Red's trying to make archers, guys. He's trying. And he's running in this way. I don't know what he's planning. But he is going to lose these villagers. We've seen it all before. 31 kills for Noboru. Make that 32. Using only villagers. He didn't go man-at-arms. I guess towers, it's not a military unit, but anyways, he did make towers as well. But for the most part, it's just villagers. And Dace just can't believe it. Well, at this point, he shouldn't be surprised. What's funny is, Dace just built a lumber camp right next to Noboru's stone miners. And these villagers are running to this base, I guess, where the archers are being made. And the archers are now running into Noboru's stone. Now, he could have built towers defensively, but he's not your average player. He could have run away here because this is a considerable amount of archers. But he's not your average player. Again, even though he's probably going to win at this stage, a lot of players would like make eagles or something. But no, Noboru doesn't care. He needs to commit to the strategy. This is fun for him. He set out to play Age of Empires a certain way. And he's going to finish it the way he wants. So these villagers come in. He's sending more villagers over. Look at this. It's like a bunch of freaking zombies, man. And Red's doing his best to micro where he can. It's ridiculous. Now, obviously, Noboru's going to take some losses here, but Red only has 15 vills and he has 40. So he could throw away 15 in the fight. He doesn't care. It doesn't matter. Believe it or not, Red is going to lose these archers to just vills. Surprise, surprise. Red doesn't have gold anymore. At least I don't think so. Yep, doesn't have gold anymore. Doesn't have wood anymore. He has 12 villagers and 17 population. Again, Red has made the start to this video better because he's continued to try. And I imagine he will micro with his archers as long as he can. And once they die, maybe then he'll call it and go for a rematch. 45 kills for Noboru. Didn't make a single Eagle Warrior. Didn't make a single Skirmisher. Just villagers. Make that 46 kills. And Dace says 11. So he laughs and calls the GG. So, this was a 32-minute game. It wasn't the longest game ever. I want to show you another one. I've watched a dozen or so of these recorded games. And Noboru, he's playing against people who pick Mongols, playing against people who pick Aztecs, Mayans, Slavs, all of these strong civs, Franks even. He's getting wins. And so I wanted to show you another one because this strategy is simple. Oh my god! He walled in the TC from Dace. I was too busy focusing on the archer micro. He actually walled in Dace's TC, T90 blind. Thank God I'm not streaming right now because chat would point that out. I mean, it was truly a masterpiece from Noboru. Full commitment to this strategy. I loved it. And I'm going to show you another one. Now, please don't look at my recorded games, okay? Some of these are private. Shoot, you could tell how many I've looked at. I think it was this one. This is the good juicy one. No, this isn't the good juicy one. Shoot, what do we do, YouTube? This is good, but this is okay. So a little bit of background. I'm not going to cast this one because this wasn't the one I wanted. Pro YouTuber, by the way. Dace, this is the game after the previous one. So this was the rematch. Dace picked Mayans. He still got destroyed. But what I wanted was this one. This is the one I wanted. Yes, okay. So here we have it. This was the one game I found where it was versus a high-rated player. Sorry, I'm just redoing this so the overlay shows up. There we go. It was versus a high-rated player. So Greed was around 2K1 rating, and Noboru was mid-1900s. And also Greed did a little bit of a better job dealing with it. I wanted to show you what it turns into and how the players play it out. So we have Greed in the red. He is playing as the Mongols. And then in the blue, we have Noboru. We know what's going to happen in this, so I'm going to speed it up just a little bit until we get to the point where the villagers are going to start fighting. But yeah, my apologies for teasing you with that other game. I'll probably do more episodes if you guys really like this to show you the style that Noboru goes with, many different matchups. But in the previous game, Dace knew what was coming, chose Mayans, full walled his base to try and get to archers. And Noboru just towered the walls and battered his way in. And it wasn't very good performance from Dace, honestly, considering he knew what was coming. But here, Noboru's base is not all that good. His main gold's forward, his second gold's forward, his third gold's way out here. But you could say the same for Red, actually. Red's main gold, second gold, and third gold, all exposed and towerable. Oh, there's the ratings, by the way. It did show up. So, Greed. I think his max is 2K2. He's what I would consider well into the top 100 in the world. So, he's definitely not a bad player. And Mongols is a civ that can get you to feudal age pretty quickly. I think in the previous game that was Dace's problem. He didn't get feudal age fast enough, so he didn't have army to deal with the villager rush. Now here it'd be pretty common for Mongols to go with like something like scouts. You see that an awful lot. But also, if Greed knows what Noboru's up to, if you looked at his recent matches like I did, he might know that the guy's picking Incas all the time. And this particular game, Greed was the one who picked Mongols, so he might have a strategy in mind to deal with that threat. Now, I, of course, already know what the strategy is, so I'm acting like I don't know. Like, oh, is he going Fast Imp Trebuchet? Fast Imp Trebuchet would kill the towers. And if you get enough repairs on the Trebs, you could kill the Vills, too. No, he's going Tower Rush. That's actually a really fascinating choice. When you're expecting someone to go Vill Rush against you, to go forward is interesting. And okay, we'll slow the game down now. It's normal speed. Now, Noboru has scouted this. So Noboru, already going to stone. He's already prepared to send villagers forward. And now he sees Red's on the way to him. Okay, so one thing that's important for Greed is to kill this eagle. He's going to get extra attack and extra speed now that he's in the feudal age. So he could kill this eagle. Might be best for Noboru to go back to the TC. Now, Noboru has a lot of Vills on stone, and he's definitely prepared to pull Vills off. But he won't have any extra attack, remember, until he builds the blacksmith and until he gets those upgrades. So being in feudal faster is so good for Red. Red's trying to get the first tower up, and Noboru is here. I don't think that players are expecting Noboru to commit so heavily to the villager rush. Red's tower's at 90%. A lot of his villagers are getting hit, and they're not turning around to fight back. Red is just hoping to get the tower up, garrison, and let the arrows do the damage. And arrows are doing damage to some of these villagers, that's for sure. So far, 1-to-1 with the KD. It's messy. Noboru has sent more. He sent more. There's the blacksmith. He's getting armor. And now I can't help but feel like Greed has this oh shit moment. Like, oh no. I tried to tower rush the guy knowing what he was going to do. And it's failed. The tower got battered down. Now, most players would just run back here. Most players would say, oh, good, I stopped his towers. Let's go back and collect resources at my base. But not Noboru. In fact, he's researching wheelbarrow, which will make his villagers faster so he can chase down Red's vills. It's brilliant, man. Like, Red's like, oh no, I gotta prepare for this. I really like this tower here. Noboru did not account for those villagers, and he's lost the villagers. So as I said, Red, though he's not dealing with this, hasn't dealt with all of this yet. He at least is not dead right now, right? In the previous game, Dace, he lost like 10 vills at the start. That's not the case in this one. This one's a little bit more competitive. Okay, so just like before, Red got his tower up. This time, Noboru has the armor upgrade on his vills. Red doesn't have military, so he's forced to fight with his own villagers that don't have the armor. And Noboru is getting forging, which will mean attack for his villagers as well. So he's just lost vills there, and now it's just a bunch of clicking. Click, 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 click. Now it's vill micro, which is really annoying, actually. I don't know how many people out there have tried a vill war before. It's not fun. So all I can tell you is that the KD is 3-3, and the fight should be better for Noboru. Yeah, look at that. Well, depends on his micro, I guess, right? There's a few weak ones in there for Red, but Red has done a good job of keeping those alive. And now Red's like, well, I need stone. Maybe I should consider taking stone at Noboru's base. So it's a base trade. Now, the first challenger in game 1, he did rematch. Greed, he did not rematch after this. That's all I'm saying. People are annoyed by this. I would be. People do not enjoy playing against this strategy. Is this another T90 Woo? It's not. There's potential for it. Oh, wow! Noboru went in there and got the snipe with that lady. 5 kills for Noboru and 4 deaths. He has 22 vills. Red has 24. So that comes back to idle TC time most likely, and Noboru's just lost another vill. So Greed's doing a great job. There's weak villagers on the deer here as well. Remember, if more towers are planned for both of them, they'll need stones. Noboru has stones at Greed's base. He also has this dude running around. I'm not even sure how he got there or why. And now Noboru is towered here, killed one of Greed's villagers. Greed cannot take any stone unless he scouts this, which he does. He does see it. We'll see. But it's a messy game. It's what Noboru likes. So if Red were to tower this location, I'd love to see a tower right here. That'd be gorgeous. It'd deny the whole wood line and the stone. Then again, if you tower there, it's something that Noboru will see and he could counter tower, so maybe don't want to do that. Tower for Noboru. Greed is currently house walling. And I guess he hasn't realized that the tower is going up, so he's lost a villager. And now he realizes, and I believe he wants to build a lumber camp on this side, which is a bit safer. Oh! And Red's just run forward to batter down this tower with all of his villagers, and now he's going over to stone. So he's got stone again. Man, I'm like in such a happy-go-lucky mood at the moment. And normal games have a lot of structure, so it's kind of hard to explain. But as a caster, I'm used to having a few minutes to talk about things, then paying a lot of attention to the game again. But since there's no structure to this, there's things that are happening that I'm just not accustomed to looking for. And Noboru doesn't realize there's villagers over here. He's going to build a house. Maybe he'll notice then. But now he's the one who needs to collect some more stone. He is going to tower here at the moment, though. Which is a great tower. It solidifies control of this little hill. It also denies this gold from Red. But I like Red's position more at the moment. And I say that because he could still take gold. He could still take wood. I believe he should make archers. I know that Dace tried it last game and failed, but I believe Red should make archers, and he could also tower here as well. He has a lot of stone, and this tower is a bit better than the one I had mentioned. And okay, Noboru knows. He Noborus, get it? Get it? Noborus? Oh my god, these puns are ruthless. Noboru ruthless. Yeah, he knows that there's a Vil there. He doesn't know that this tower's going up, so who knows what he's planning right now. His stonewalled in this bad boy on the front. But it'd be just like Noboru to realize that Red has safe access to resources and try and find it. And here he comes with 3 villagers. He's committed to the tower rush from the start. Villager and tower rush, so he probably should continue to do that. This is a great tower from Greed. And Noboru is relocating his woodline, much like what happened with Red earlier. And, okay, now Noboru has looped around with this villager and then 3 more. And he sees that Greed's building a house there. He sees that Greed has an outpost there. Great outpost from Greed. Because this is an area, if this gets towered, this would be really rough for him. And so he's not messing around. He's going to run forward and place a tower here before Noboru sends forward the Vils. Which is a very smart move, I think. Would kind of like to see Greed build towers on the farms. Yeah, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of exposed farms for Noboru. So I think towering farm space is a great strategy. And that's what he's going to do. But Noboru sees this and Noboru's like, nah-uh. I have the armor, buddy. This is a mistake. You brought the fight to me in early feudal. Mid-feudal is not your time. Still a lot of idle time for both players. I wonder if Noboru's just gonna chase here. Okay, he's towering there. He's towered here. This villager just got walled in by Greed. Nice play. Yeah, who even knows? Who even knows? This is ridiculous. Okay, Red wants a tower here. Maybe he still thinks there's berries there or something. I don't really understand that tower. But, you know, it's hard to understand what's happening right now because everything's so messy. Again, Greed realizes there's Vils. He wants to deny these towers, so he's hopping inside. He's getting fletching. Now, with fletching, I think he'd range some of these villagers. So Noboru would have to be careful. But, guys, how messy is this? It's so annoying. And Noboru loves this stuff. It is definitely deserving of the most annoying strategy number 7. And I could have so many different episodes as well because he does this all the time now, apparently. I would like to see him get on a Smurf and play someone who's like really well known. Like a 2K3 or 2K4. It'd be hard for them to accept. Like a lot of those players are not going to play Smurfs. But the reason I say that is because most people are going to know what Noboru's up to if they look at their profile. But if he's on a new profile, they might not have any clue, and I would love to see an epic upset. Noboru batters down this house. He now sees that Red is building a tower. He's like, oh, that's cute. I like towers. And then here, he's just going to rush this down. So again, I think Greed's mistake was to not secure the golds earlier. This area was open for him to secure. Okay, Noboru is bailed here, and he could have done so a long time ago. He didn't, and now he's paying the price for it. Okay, so I guess Greed wants to take this stone, so he's battering through this house. And you know what would be awesome? If Noboru could somehow build a gate here. Yeah, build a gate and a tower. Those villagers would be kind of trapped, but he's currently focused on building a tower here at Red. He doesn't have any military, so he's like, yeah, I'll fight you. The gloves are off. Let's fight. Ding, ding, ding. Can't fight it. Doesn't have the firepower. And, okay, Red can run in here now. Greed. There's a lot happening at the moment. Oh, he's focused over here. Where he's lost 2 villagers over the last 10 seconds, by the way. Oh my god! No. Greed doesn't have stone, guys. I thought he would have stone. He doesn't have stone to build a tower. He could get trapped in here. Oh, Noboru, build another house! Build another house, and now a tower. Now a tower, quick. Before Red gets the stone, that'd be brilliant. He's doing it! Oh my god. So these vills would have to chop wood here, I guess? I don't know if red would have the time to counter tower. They're trapped in there for the rest of the game until they chop through. Red is really suffocated now. He doesn't have any gold. He can't take gold here. Can't take gold here. Can't take gold here. Doesn't have his stones. Doesn't have the golds or stones from Noboru. Noboru's taking this gold. He's fine. Ah, okay. And red is building a tower here, but he's losing more villagers to this. Boy. Yeah, maybe, like I said, maybe just chop wood. The other annoying thing is that this tower will need to be tasked to attack Noboru's tower. Because sometimes the towers will attack the closest building and it would attack the house. Meanwhile, Noboru's trying to build another tower here. His villagers are getting hit, however, he has armor on the vills. So he's micro the weak one away, there's a wolf. This is a game of wolf attacks. Okay, he garrisons the tower and he... Save the vill? Yeah, he saves the vill. And now red can't take like any resources. He can barely take this wood line. He can barely take this wood line. He can't take this stone. Noboru's gonna tower here because of course he sees that red is there. So red is just suffocated on both sides of the map and now he's making a run for it. He's making a run through the middle to this gold. Now he can collect it safely for a little while, but Noboru should see that. And look! Instant reaction from Noboru. It's like, oh, those are builders. They're probably building a mining camp on that gold. Forgot to tower that one. I'll take care of it. Also, he's been incredibly stubborn over here, repairing his tower. Greed has got to be frustrated, man. He expected this, I believe anyway. Or at least he really likes playing with Mongols. He tried to take the fight to Noboru with the towers. It was a good strat. Couldn't pull it off. And everywhere you look, he's taking losses. Still more repairs for Noboru, being annoying. Here, the tower goes up. Still more repairs, being annoying. And this takes a lot of skill to be able to go from tower to tower. Micro with the vills here as well. I guess Greed hasn't even realized, or... He hasn't reacted to this. Never mind, he has. Noboru sees all the golds, and all the stones, and all the wood lines that red can take. What an existence. What a sorry existence Greed has right now. Oh my goodness. And Noboru is now building a barracks. Guys, he has 700 food. 800 gold. He could definitely go to Castle Age. Now, this game has been a lot more competitive, and so here he might think about polishing off the victory with some eagles, maybe. I mean, red could go Castle Age soon as well. He just needs the gold. But his food count's okay, at least. So many idle vills for both of them because of the towers. But you gotta favor Noboru because his vills have more armor, and he also has access to stone. Red does not. He'll repair this, and then he'll run out of stone, and the vills will just be trapped. But I guess it's good he's killed this tower. Yep, Noboru's on the way to Castle Age. And everything's fine. Kind of. Kind of. No, I mean more than kind of for him. For Greed, he's saving up right now. He would have to use the market to sell wood and sell food to get gold. Now he's gotta know he's in a good position on both of these golds. I like how he has 5 vills on gold but built 2 mining camps for it, because why not? Then he has this. He's taking all of the golds from Greed. Ironically, a very greedy play from Noboru. I'm not sure where red was planning on going, but he made a run for it down here, ran into wolves. Maybe that's part of the strategy, because that's 2 games in a row where Greed has tried to flee and has run into wolves. Lost a villager to a wolf there. He could lose another villager to a wolf here? Which one? No way! Woo woo woo! Oh my god, next level thinking. Oh, he found the stone. Okay. Next level thinking from Noboru. I guess these vills were just passing. Noboru didn't react there. We'll cut him some slack because of everything else that's going on, though. Another wolf shows up. Greed and Noboru on the way to Castle Age. Only Noboru has control of all the golds. He has 1,500 gold. Yeah, and Noboru hits Castle Age. You'll notice he clicked Bodcanero immediately, so his towers would have more range. That would have been even more devastating for Red. These villagers were trapped in here. Greed knew it. And so Noboru wins that game without making a single Eagle Warrior. I think he was making the barracks to think about it because this game was closer than the previous ones, but he didn't need it. The most annoying strategist, Noboru, has been getting tons and tons of wins with this. I'd like to take a moment and look at the achievements of this game because we didn't look at the achievements for the previous game. Here you go. So 15 kills for Noboru. The KD was fairly close. A couple kills for the wolves in there. Resource-wise, he had more stone and more gold collected. Denied those resources from Greed. It was a closer one. I think if Greed would have gotten access to some gold early and made some archers, it could have been better for him. But then again, we never know what Noboru would have been up to. He might have been able to have enough fills to rush down the archers just like he did in game 1. So this one was a little bit more competitive. But if you give me a moment, I'm going to pull up the profile from Noboru and show you some of the wins. And, you know, just go through the civilizations he's been using, all these things. Now, obviously, it's going to be Incas. Bear with me. This is the first game I'm casting for my YouTube-only stuff. So, oh, geez. Yeah, I'm not prepared. My bad. Here we go. Okay. So, the first game I see here is probably the most impressive. Noboru beat Cool. Now, Cool is here, you can look at the ratings. He was a 2K2 player. Noboru is over 2K1 because of this? He was like 1,800 3 months ago. So there he chose Incas against Franks, won the game. Here, Incas against Malay, won the game. Here he lost. He had Incas versus Mayans. I'm just curious to see how long the games are as well. 38-minute game, Incas versus Aztecs, won the game. It's loading, sorry. He's getting a lot of wins, is my point. And he's been doing this for a while now. Here he beat Project Belgium, another 2K2 player. So a player who'd be much better than him. Look, 19-minute game. Here, 18-minute game. So it's working, man. It is the most annoying strategy. I love it. And, you know, I think I'll be casting more of this in the future because it's so good. Look at my Twitch chat there. People waiting for me to stream today. Guys, thank you so much for watching this. I really hope you enjoyed the content. I'm going to have a lot of awesome YouTube uploads coming over the next week. Obviously, being away from streaming means I'll have things planned. So we'll have awesome 1v1s, a few team games mixed in that are legendary, and potentially more most annoying strategy videos. So if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like. Leave a comment in the comment section below about what you think of Noboru's strategies and if you'd like to see more. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a good one.